Pacific Island players make up 39% of the NRL, a figure that's doubled over the past 10 years, and around 10% of those are Fijian. This is now home to one of Fiji's most successful exports and cult figure in the game, Semi Radradra.
What is it like in Fiji for a young boy who wants to play football?
I reckon it'd be a dream come true for everyone, because back home there's heaps of Fijian people at home. Like everyone in Fiji, they know how to play rugby. The only thing is it's no facilities and stuff. Because I remember back in the day, when I was little, I used to train barefoot.
A kava farmer from Somu Somu, a village so remote that it takes a day and a half by boat just to reach the mainland. Semi grew up in his family home, sleeping on the floor with no power or running water. With no video evidence of his talent, he was discovered by a single photograph and offered $7,000 to come to Australia. Semi didn't tell his family he was leaving. He quietly boarded a plane and arrived here in Parramatta at this apartment. His knowledge of rugby league was limited, to say the least. He didn't know any of the players in the NRL. He'd never played a game of rugby league. He'd never even seen a single match.
So you didn't know much about rugby league. You've taken a secret flight to Australia. Your family must have thought you were mad.
Yeah, I don't even know like the rules. I came straight that day, Monday. I landed here, then I trained that day, then I played on Friday. All in my mind, I say I catch the ball, run, sit and score.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
He's away, Semi!
Weighing 105 kilograms and running at 32 kilometres an hour, which is around 9 metres per second, Semi was built for rugby league. Earning himself the nickname Semi-Trailer, he scored 28 tries from 33 games, and this year became the first player ever to open consecutive seasons with a hat-trick of tries. Not bad for a player still learning the rules.
Radradra! He's done it again!
When did you know you had something special?
In the pre-season, you know, he'd done a lot of things that we just thought, wow, you know, we took the gamble and we just threw him in there, and you know, he just started last season a house on fire and, you know, scoring tries that no one else probably could score.
So Parramatta, they had the Hayne plane, and then all of a sudden they had the Semi-Trailer who was running over the top of blokes. What did you think about your nickname?
I was happy. I don't mind it if they call me Semi-Trailer.
Did you know it was just a big truck?
Yeah, I know it was a big truck.
Yeah.
I know it was a big truck.
Because you're about as hard to stop as a big truck. Semi, you would have had very little as a child and very limited opportunities. How is it now that you're here and you're a superstar? What do they think of you back home?
Heaps of people back home nowadays, they look up at me. Because before, you know, when we stay back home, my family, no one work. And go heaps of brother, but no one worked. It's only himself. I think now back home they try to look up at my family, you know.
With a burning desire and necessity to succeed, Semi plays for his family. But the chance to play in the NRL meant leaving them behind, including his dad, who's critically ill with lung disease. The emotion comes flooding back as Semi remembers the phone call from his father asking him to take care of his mother and his siblings should he pass away while Semi is in Australia.
He called me that day, one day, he said, if I'm not gonna see you again, just think of mom, brothers, sisters.
It's very hard. How did you deal with that responsibility?
I was crying when I received it. I was crying.
And as someone who took a risk to make a better life, did you feel like maybe you should have gone home and or did you know that the right thing was to stay here?
I think it was the right thing to stay here. I want to go back, but I always think about like struggling back home. I don't want to, because I want to stay here. Then I want to do good for them, support them, build a new house for them.
You mentioned through your success you were able to build your family a new house, and that would help that whole community. And
Yeah.
does that make you feel
Oh, it's make
proud?
me, yeah, I'm proud. I always collect, end of the year, I always collect rugby boots from the boys. Then I always collect it, wash it, and send it back home. Then give it to the people back home. They need it. So I told them back home, you're lucky you have like rugby boots now.
Because you never had.
Yeah, I was barefoot and stuff playing.
Peats to Norman. And there's Takarangi. Oh, Radradra. What an outstanding piece of work from Parramatta. Half, 12-10, Manly over Parramatta and Norman. Gets the ball to Paulie and it's still alive through Takarangi and Semi Radradra. They're in Parramatta. They're back in the lead. It's a dummy half to Norman. Norman a big pass to Radradra. He's done it again. First game of the year at Parramatta and he's got a hat-trick.
Worry Canterbury. De Gois's pass good. Paulo on. Norman Radradra. Radradra scores his 5th try in 4 games against Canterbury. The margin is 8 points. Pete's left side. Norman cut out ball. Here they come. Semi Radradra.
Spine on the ground together as they
Attack Parramatta down the left side. Takarangi puts a kick in, and there's a try there for Reece Robinson. Semi Radradra it is.
again.
Back for Sando, and he hits Radradra, and the big man is over the line.
Number 4 in this game with his opening hand. Norman out the back. Robinson. Radradra! The big semi. And looks like we've got ourselves a Parramatta convoy. We'll just chip it. This will be a contest at least. Robinson doesn't get to it. It came off a leg. Radradra picks it up. And he flips it for Takarangi. Now there's trouble. He runs past Ethan Lowe. Too much speed. Morgan is chasing. Back on the inside. The ball goes to ground. Robinson tips it up. Here is Semi. Toot toot. Goodbye. Radradra is in again. What a try by the Eels. Playing it through. Now Norman. Ferdinand came in beautifully and shut it down. Sando gets a chance. He shows it. Tries to put a fend on. Good ball. Plus it keeps it alive. Wicks does likewise. Sando goes wide. Semi Radradra. Big Semi is in. Along the left-hand side. Gower out the back. Sando with a 4-on-3. Radradra pulls it in. It's the Sando and Semi show.
A regular at dummy half. And across with Kelly. Pops it off for Sando. Norman, quick, lovely. Semi Radradra. Doesn't have to run round. He just gets a straight line to the corner. Just outside the 20, not for long. Here is Gower on to Sando. Semi got his double. Oh, hang on. Semi Radradra. It wasn't textbook to put down. Shortage of size out there. Sando, there's numbers. Takarangi. Oh, Semi. Semi, 1, 2, 3. Don't worry about another double. Radradra could be on his way to 4 or 5.
The inside, De Gois goes to Norman. He's the last. Pressure on the Gama. Didn't want to know much about it. Radradra comes up with it. Semi is in. Para have levelled the game. They might have been justified. Here is Kelly going to Sando. Cut out ball. Semi Radradra celebrating. Why wouldn't he? Another double.
He's able to unload the ball. Not along the ground, back to Junior Connor. Radradra appeals for a try. He's got it. 17 tries. And the leader of the try scoring table.
Kelly on the scrum wing goes
history has scored